The problem that we are focusing on is clean water for the people of Africa. This is common to many of the undeveloped areas of Africa. The Lake Volta region will be our focused area. Many of the citizens there are without clean water. One resource stated dependency on unsafe water sources is high in rural areas. With not having a clean water source, many of the people in the Lake Volta region suffer from many waterborne diseases, one of those being diarrhea. With not having a clean water source also brings other sanitation issues, which we would also like to include in our project. Many villages lack structures for latrines or also have cultural beliefs in not using these latrines. By getting a clean water source to the villages, providing suitable latrines and wash areas, and by educating the people, our hope is to decrease illnesses and to provide more sanitary options. Also, a great deal of time is spent for the women and children of the villages in finding water and transporting the water back to their homes. While doing this, they run the risk of being attacked while they are trying to accomplish this painstaking task. By bringing a well closer to their homes, we hope to give them time and safety for other important tasks of maintaining their lives.
Hello, my name is Bené Larson and I am giving the overview of our intervention. According to water.org, the rural Volta region in Ghana, Africa is remote and poor, with less than half of the population having access to clean water. Even fewer families have access to improved sanitation. This lack of access leads to many waterborne diseases, limited access to education, especially for girls and women, who are forced to spend much of their time searching for water for their families. In addition to lack of clean water, the Volta region, there is also even a greater need to have reliable sanitation options. According to the World Health Organization, Ghana only has 7% of the rural households have access to a toilet. 37% of households did not have water, soap, or other cleansing agents. Even more concerning is that 93% of households in all of Ghana do not treat their water with anything. The Volta region, 28.3% of females have never attended school. Of those females who have attended school, the average year of schooling is 3.6 years total. With these alarming figures, we see the need to help them improve their water and sanitation needs in the Volta region of Ghana by working within the community to place a well near a school, as well as providing a sanitation station with toilet facilities. The purpose of locating it near a school would be to encourage school attendance and eliminate the need to travel far distances to acquire clean drinking water, as well as provide private toilet facilities to encourage female school attendance. Having the school as the focal point of the well and sanitation station will create a local location to educate the population about proper sanitation and as well as how to properly care for the well. Our plan would include working with women within the community to generate support for the project, possibly working with local church missionaries to help coordinate the project with appropriate people. We will work with others outside of Ghana to work on funding with water.org, which offers water credits to help with funding with microloans for the community, and work with them to figure out the best way to pay it off. We would also require training to care for and repair the well and the sanitation station. This could possibly come in the form of jobs for women and men within the community and help them to better their lives. This is the summary of what our plan is. Thank you.
My name is Vanessa Art, and my part of this project is to talk about why our intervention will solve the problem. We will provide a clean water well and latrines to provide sanitation and privacy for immediate needs. Clean water is necessary to detract villagers from using available water. The water that they are exposed to right now is contaminated with infectious diseases. Another component of our intervention will be education. Education will be necessary to teach the clean water beneficiaries. They will need to be educated in the benefits of using clean water compared to the contaminated water that is readily available where they live. Education for young women will be especially important as they are in need of proper hygiene skills. When a young woman is informed and capable of how to care for herself during her menstrual cycle, which is a sanitation issue, she will attend more school days and feel empowered. This has a ripple effect. She will also be able to encourage and empower other young women and girls around her immediately, but also for generations to come. We are also expecting the people to microfinance the loan to fund the water well. By making villagers financially responsible for the water well, they will feel more responsible for the maintenance. We will also be teaching proper maintenance and management skills. More and more people interested in humanitarian work and foreign aid understand that giving a quick fix solution does not work. Ghana is a country very well endowed with natural resources, and yet they still struggle to provide the municipal infrastructure for basic needs. And then I have a quote here. It says, anti-poverty advocates say foreign aid can fill important gaps when directed to areas of real need. If the money is completely fungible and there are problems with corruption or democracy in the recipient country, aid can have effects similar to the resource curse, which is problems that occur when countries are very well endowed. This is from Oxfam America's Gary. And then it goes on, but if aid is specifically targeted in ways that benefit local populations or goes to civil society groups instead of governments, then the analogy falls apart. If we really want to change, this is the time for the international community to work with the state and government to build their own capacities. If we don't do that now, we will be here for the next 200 years addressing these same issues, and that is said by Edmund Mullant. He's a UN advocate for in Haiti, and so this was written in an article called "The Resource Curse" by Jennifer Weeks, 2011. So, in other words, a very important part of humanitarian work is education and teaching them to build from the inside. So and this is the only way to provide any lasting solution, is education and helping them to develop self-reliance. The interventions that we have chosen, immediate, to cover for their immediate need, the wells, and then along with the education, will help them to learn self-reliance and then to promote that for hopefully generations to come.